Moon's still coming up. Even all the way out here, I'm in the field where I was hiking earlier. It's like there's a ringing, like a high-pitched, and it just goes through my whole body. I think I might have a little meditation in the car and see how it goes. But it's like there's a silence underneath it. It's hard to explain. I highly recommend it. Moon is now up even higher. Still can't show you Mato Tipila, which is a bummer. I am... Oh, which one is it? Where's the button? Flashlight. I've just got sleeping bag on my legs. I've been here meditating for a while. And it's so awesome. It's like 7:45 right now. Just giving you an update. Alright, diving back in. Okay, December 1st. Check it out. That is the moon setting through the foggy window. Ended up falling asleep while meditating in the front seat. I had put the chair back to like really relax. Feeling great. It might snow today, I think. And it's going to be just above freezing. So, I think beautiful last day. Tonight it's going to be in the teens. And I'm thinking driving back tonight back to city stuff. And then I fly out tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to warm up, defrost the car. And then go do some more exploring and connecting. Ahong benze guru pema sidi hong. Om ahong benze guru pema sidi hong. Om ahong benze guru pema sidi hong. Om ahong benze guru pema sidi hong. To the heated bathroom. Really pretty. I'm up next to the rock again. It's pretty windy. It's beautiful up here. I'm hoping that I'll get to see it snow, because that's what the forecast called for yesterday. Crystallized energy. Sadhguru said if you come here you'll definitely recognize something, or realize something. And I've been, like first 2 days I was feeling embarrassed I wasn't having like magical glowing eyes activation, in all seriousness. But yesterday and today, there's like a lightness, and in the lightness there's a noticing. And as I was mentioning, I think yesterday, sometimes heart energy, kind of like love is powerful. I don't know talking about that's relevant, but it feels like focusing over and over and over and over and over on throat and connecting with throat energy. It's like, it's loving. There's not like an absence of love, but it's just like so quiet and peaceful. Like I feel like I'm connecting more just with my consciousness, and less human love, but more just kind of like conscious love. It's really cool. It's super subtle. This is all super subtle. You gotta lean in to feel it. But it's not making it up. It's just leaning in and then noticing those sensations and the progress. You can just track things over time if it feels too abstract. I'm thinking about this. This is what time it is. This is what I'm wearing. This is what I just ate. Just keep a journal. It's easy. Whatever you want to do. Okay. It's really windy and cold, and I was meditating on a bench down there and just feeling the warmth sapped out of me. And I thought I'd be out of the wind up here, because the wind usually comes from the like the sunset side from where I've been so far. But right now it's on that side. So I might move again because it's only like 8 a.m. and I don't think I could do 10 hours in this temperature. We will see. Very curious how I spend tonight because I love being here, but the 17-degree forecast is really cold. And I also feel like I've been imprinted by Mato Tipila. When I was in Peru, we worked with the Apus, the mountains. Apu is like grandfather mountain. It's not meant to be patriarchal. It's like they identify the energy as having a certain masculine or feminine quality. There's this one Apu that we go up to for ceremony, and even now, like in the city, even I can think of it, and I mean, it could just be an association feeling, and that's fine because you're still getting a feedback response. But it does feel like an energetic imprint, like you have a whole bunch of bookmarks. And I feel like that's the easy secret if I were to write a cheesy self-help book. It's just noticing what bookmarks you're cultivating. If you're always cultivating sad bookmarks or angry bookmarks, you're gonna have a sad and angry library. Library in this analogy is you. You get to throw away whatever books you want. You get to go out and borrow books from somebody else, write your own books. Just giving you permission slips to be yourself. Enjoy it. Hey, so I found a spot. I don't know if you can tell how much of a little enclave this is, but maybe if I go a little bit inside it, you can see I'm out of the wind. If I go over here, and I'm like exposed again. Very cozy, back to meditating. Gotta stay safe. I could feel when I stood up, my knees did not have blood flow, or less blood flow, and the kneecap was kind of numb. So you gotta be really careful doing stuff like this, not to abuse body. Connecting inside, sometimes body takes care of stuff. But remember, I've got 3 pairs of pants on, 2 jackets, and I'm out of the wind. And I had food already this morning, so I got some fire in my belly. Still very cold. I'm really thankful for the time I spent here. Really excited to come back in the summertime. And again in the wintertime. Thank you, Sadhguru. Thank you, Lakota peoples. Thank you to the innumerable Native American tribes that are connected to this place that I don't know the names for. Thank you to Padmasambhava, whose name I've been singing this whole time. Thank you to Yeshe Tsogyal, my favorite tigress. That's meant to be a respectful joke. Thank you, Adiyogi. Got a meditation retreat coming up, and this is like me doing a deep dive like I used to do. I used to do a lot of journeys. I had a meditation teacher slash shamanist slash healer slash just like super cool lady who I would save up money and I'd pay her for sessions in high school. Sessions like healing sessions and training for different spiritual stuff. And then after high school I was like, hey, I want to do what you do. That's the most important thing to me, is having the insights that you do, and then after that I'll figure out regular person stuff. She was like, cool, here's some ideas. And so I worked 2 jobs the summer after high school, mowed lawns all throughout high school, all kinds of stuff. But she also would help sponsor me to go on these journeys, because airfare, and sometimes you got to pay a lot for, like if it's like a group trip or something, like the 10-day initiation in Peru with those 2 shamans, that cost a pretty penny. From working those 2 jobs in that summer, the year after high school, I took a gap year. I have many a gap year, but I took a gap year. I went to Hawaii, worked on a farm for a while, came back to the States, came back to mainland. My friend and I were going to hitchhike cross country, but he had just hitchhiked and wasn't super stoked on those experiences just in that area. And I also, we were going to do the Appalachian Trail, but he was going hitchhiking and I decided to go do yoga training, and I swiped my debit card for the yoga training, $3,600, and I was like, that's 400 flat tires that I fixed. One of my jobs was working in a bicycle shop, and the other one was working at a local movie theater. So that was pretty cool, but for a lot of this stuff, Lisa was a huge help, and then people in Lisa's group also would help pay it forward for the Wayshower Fund. It's a big title I'm taking on, Wayshower. It's meant that by going through these practices and by embodying these teachings, they work and things do. It's good stuff. Really excited to be on this path and hope that I can be a good resource. I can see the phone shaking because I'm a little bit shivery-wivery, so I'm going to go back to meditating, get my hands back in my jacket, and continue connecting. Yesterday when I was laying in the car, my ears were ringing. My ears were ringing and I felt vibraty. I did fall asleep. What was cool is that the moon came up, and then I went to Joyner Ridge parking lot. I was planning on meditating all night. I didn't mean to fall asleep. And I parked there, and the moon was just kind of maybe like that angle. Then I woke up again, or I guess I had fallen asleep, and I woke up, and it was just overhead. And then I fell back asleep meditating, and I woke up again, and it was just about to set. So I thought that was really cool. Like, got some good, I don't know, good points along the way. But, alright, now I'm going to go. There's pigeons in that cave. I want you to hear them cooing. Coo, 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 coo. That's pretty cool. Great time, as you can see, it's a little bit windy. Plan is to close ceremony today and leave. I'm sorry, but it's going to be really cold. First night in the car it was 22 degrees when I woke up, and tonight it's going to be down to 18, 4 degrees, not a lot, but cold is cold, and that first night I was pretty cold. Saw some snowflakes. Will you see them too? Oh, I can see more. Decided to increase my wind protection factor. I freaking love this boulder field at the end or beginning of the trail, depending on which side you start from. I like the one over there too, but there's something about this one with the path. Really like it. Here you can hear the snow hitting the ground. Beans grommet. Had some beans, had some bread, had a vitamin, having some trail mix. I got oranges, but I don't really want to eat them. I don't know why. I ate more of my cucumber. So cold, didn't obviously need a refrigerator, just chills. Okay, I'm gonna go meditate some. Here we go. Snow on the ground. Wow, that's horrible craftsmanship. I'm gonna bring that around a little bit more. Nice. Friends, celebrate with me because I love walking in the snow. It's so pretty. I like hearing it hitting the trees, like a little tap tap. I like feeling it hit my face. I like the quiet it brings as it dampens sound. I like the way it everything. Only thing I don't like is when you get cold and die, but everybody dies someday. Track record for not dying is pretty low, but I mean, there's stories. Had a great breakfast. There was a nice family on the trail when I just started. And they had two dogs, one giant poodle, one tiny poodle, and they looked really happy. It is so beautiful. Part of me does want to spend the night, but part of me wants to accept that I've had a really good experience and I don't need to squeeze water out of stones. Yeah. Step by step. Flexion of ankle to lift foot as knee drifts past other ankle, shin extends, heel reaches, contact is made, weight shifts to the left hip and then the left foot plants. Rolling forward, the ball of the foot reaches and spreads, and the toes engage. Balancing, this foot lifts, and the back foot begins the same process. As with everything, just noticing what you notice and bringing your attention into noticing to build that muscle. Very happy. I'm in the boulder field on the front side, doing another loop. I'm just pausing to meditate for a bit, like right up next to a rock, and it is providing a delicious wind barrier. Even my fingers feel warm. I wanted to set up my phone on the rocks to film me meditating, but I didn't bring my tripod, and I feel like it'd be likely that the phone falls, and I'd like to keep this phone for now, so. Ankle feels really good. Happy and cold and happy. Sorry about that, bud. Okay, there's that river laced with snow. Hey everybody, it's snowing, it's beautiful, that's all snow. Can you see it right in front of the camera? Yeah, nice. I'm meditating at a place I was yesterday, and I made a little prayer cairn. I just wanted to talk on my experience since today's the last day and I'll be leaving. Really quickly, just that in the past couple months I'd had a lot of feelings of energy rushing up my body, and then I'd have this kind of like almost drunk feeling as my whole body kind of tingled. And it would only happen for a couple seconds or a split second, but then I'd have this kind of oozy woozy feeling afterwards. And I was reading about Vishuddhi chakra, and it was saying that if what I'm experiencing is what I think it is, that it's good that I'm doing this, because I've been practicing focusing on throat, and when that energy rush happens, instead of like a drunken feeling, it just brings kind of a warmth and a comfort. And it's really nice for meditating. But what's interesting also is focusing on my throat to try and like activate or just work with the throat chakra energies. There's like a frustration. And it feels like when you are learning a new dance or a new exercise, and there's that kind of annoyed feeling while you're working. And so I'm really excited to see how it continues. I don't know if it's an innervation or an activation or a hormonal stimulation or just chakra itself, but I'm noticing soreness in these muscle bands and in my tongue, kind of like a tiredness. So I'm just going to continue with it. And yeah, I also, in my meditation, I've been trying to connect with the sense of pure consciousness instead of human love energy. Human love energy is my interpretation of like what I feel in my heart space, in the heart chakra. And then focusing on throat chakra, it feels just like beautiful, clean, empty space. I like that it's snowing. It feels very kind of wintry, that kind of just pure, empty, open quality. Also, with the full moon last night, my ears were ringing so hard. And the throat chakra is also sound chakra. So things are moving. I feel very normal person, so to speak. Like I'm not seeing any kind of magical stuff. It's just like a really nice feeling of contentness and comfort. And I'm kind of cold, but also comfortable, and I'm totally out of the wind in this beautiful spot. I'm really happy. Hope that you are doing well. And just notice again how pretty the river is with that snow on the edges. Sitting in the car, warming up a little bit. I had it running on idle for a while, but now I'm just hanging out. Feeling just so peaceful. Also, looking over at my face. I'll look here instead. Feeling so peaceful. In the peace, there's like a contentness. And, but I still have that throat frustration. It's like, when your hand is tired of writing. It's not like a working out feeling where you're burning or hurting. It's just like, struggling. And what I mean by that is I'm just focusing on the space below my jaw to above my collarbones, behind my spine, and in front of my hyoid, I don't know how you say it, this little guy. Ready? That guy. That's a bone. Focusing on that area. A little bit of ujjayi, like fogging up a window, just closing the throat a little bit. That, as well as reverberating, like trying to stimulate the tissues respectfully. Still planning on leaving tonight. Feel sad to be gone from here. Didn't find any hot springs on the way. But that's okay. Probably going to spend the night in Spearfish tonight, as recommended by that nice old couple. And then Rapid City is like an hour past that, more or less. So it should be easy tomorrow getting there to the airport in time. And then back home. Oh, also, in moving my neck, I've been able to extend back, or it feels like I have a better muscle control. And I've also had a lot of natural adjustments, like feeling the neck pop, or like a chiropractic thing. And it feels good. It feels like it's more straight. Gonna go back out. If I go around again, it'll be my third loop of the day. And I definitely want to do at least 3. But it's only 150, so a lot of creative options. A little bit stormy, but the sun's come out. Beautiful. I started kicking this little piece of ice back in the parking lot, and I'm determined to bring it up as far as I can before it breaks. 1, 2, see a little chunk just came off. Gotta be careful on the rocks. Gonna go up, around. This is like reverse golf. I guess it's not reverse golf at all. I was just thinking because it's uphill. I don't play golf, forgive me. Oh yeah, bud. Getting some air, huh? Gotta do some off-roading. Alright, here we go. Up and over. Up and over. Hey! Ooh. Broken 2. Gotta go with the bigger piece. Nice. All the way up. Hop. Hey, nice. Alright, got past that little trap. Continuo. Oh! Wow. What do you think, I'm a quitter? Bird feather. Nice. Maybe I lost it. Wow, I can't see it. Oh, not so fast, amiguito. Ya vamos. Already at the quiet sounds of nature. This is how big Hummy is. Simple joys. Don't worry about it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Still at it, boy. Where are we gonna go? Right there. Nice. Oh, I lost it. Fuck. I was looking at the camera. Okay, goodbye. Well, I got it halfway. There's the trail. It's only 2:38, so I'm just gonna keep on walking around until I get bored. Started filming because the sun came out in a powerful way. My dad grew up on the Cape, excuse me, and we used to go visit. We were kids, and my cousins and I would spend hours and hours running back and forth on the rocks on the beach, like where they have jetties. I just love going from rock to rock, finding footholds. It's all about angles. Like right here, that rock's at an angle, and that rock's at an angle. So I'm going to push from this one, and then just kind of drift on that one. Push, push, land. Up on the edge, got to be careful. Plant. See, that's another angle. So from here, plant into that, bounce up. Here, almost just ripped off my shoe. Wow. Beauty. I've not seen that formation in any rock around here. That looks fascinating. So we're gonna go check it out. I guess looking at it closer, it kind of makes more sense. Not a geologist, just an enthusiast. Coming up. So you better get the party started. So this is just a boulder that's been split open. And it's characteristic of what I've seen in most of these spots, like getting up closer where I'm able to. And it's fascinating because it's rosy, like stone, granite looking, with all these I mean, it looks to me like quartz, but I'm super unlearned. Regardless, there's all these crystalline structures inside. Interesting. Was it a piezoelectric tree? Well, folks, it's nighttime again. Can't see the tower anymore. Oh, can you? Nice! Fun! I did 7 laps today. I got to 5, and then I decided I wanted to do 2 more in honor of 1 for each main chakra group. And I had a blast. I'm heading to Spearfish to get a hotel room, and then get dinner and go to bed, or explore. And decided to stamp my receipt with the passport stampy thing they have as a memento. Alright, time to drive. Just wanted to give you one last view. Soak it in. This is the night after the full moon. Today is December 1st, 2020. My name is Noah. My YouTube channel is High Heart Meditation, and I came here to Mato Tipila, which in English the Park Service name is Devil's Tower National Monument. Came here on the recommendation of Sadhguru Jagi Vasudev. Sadhguru, thank you. And I hope other people come and connect with the energy. Even down here, my ears are still ringing. And I love the way the camera, I don't know if it'll show up when you look at it, but it looks like the sky is kind of dancing, like water. Because of the light filter, probably. But I don't know. Noticing stuff. Okay, I'm going to take some traditional hotel, airplane, coming home shots. But for the most part, this is the end. Thank you for being in this process with me. I hope that your journey here, if you come, is wonderful. I was here in the November 30th full moon, and it was very, very cold, so please be careful. And if you come in summertime, be respectful of growing things and animals and other people, and have fun. Also, you don't really need to come here technically, I've heard. You can just bring up a picture, or you can watch this video and connect with your intention in your heart. But being here is so nice, and it's amazingly beautiful. My phone died earlier when I was walking around doing the loops, which ended up being good for focusing, but the sunset was extraordinary. You can kind of get, I mean, even now that it's dark out, you can get some purple still, but it's amazing out here. Thank you to this land that I had the experience I had. May my drive and journey home be good. Aho. There's the moon, day after full, coming up looking like a beauty. Feels good, people, feels good. Back in the warmth and the light. And I'm so excited to shower. I can smell myself all over. And I'm excited to eat, and I'm excited to eat, and I'm excited to eat, and I'm excited to eat. Okay. Spearfish on my way to get some food, and I thought this river had a very nice quality to it. Some food. I'm gonna go for a hike up a place called Butte in the town of Sturgis, or near there, and then it's airport time. I believe this is the mountain in question. And it shall be beautiful, said the man at the gas station. Buffalo. Buffalo. Mwah. Nobody here, except for me. Boyd's, Animer, flutes, plern, walking up. These deer to let me pass, but they keep on following the same trail that I'm on, and that one in the rear has some nice pointy tips, and I don't want to catch antlers in the belly, so I'm hoping they stay down there. It is beautiful here, beautiful. And it feels so clean and peaceful in spirit. And I had to kind of focus a little bit because I had beer last night, and I noticed I was having all kinds of aggressive thoughts after the piece of Mato Tipila. And so today, making sure to keep a respectful air. Hey buddies. Do your thing, jumper. Holding on to my hat. It's gusting pretty hard on this side. Looking down at the plains, beauty. Oh, almost knocked over. There's a deer trail, like the sign was mentioning, and that's my trail. I find those ravines really interesting, because usually I think of that as like an erosion indicator, just that shape, like, I don't know if you don't know what I mean, just like they like slope down, I don't know. But in this case, they are like, that would be, I don't know, hiking. Pardon me. I think this is the top coming up right now. Just a few more steps. And then up here. Cool. Thank you. I feel like I might blow off the mountain. Next stop, lunch, and then airport, and then back home, buddies. Woo! Just went on a Target run. I took so much footage on the adventure that I had to use my laptop like external storage, like you saw. So I just went and got power bank and external storage. Really stoked, and yeah, nothing profound, just really thankful to have gone on that. Really hope you enjoy. I enjoy filming them, I enjoy watching them as I edit, and yeah, share, like, subscribe, comment, all kinds of stuff. Hope you meditate. This is meant to be motivational as well as fun, and yeah, enjoy the process. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day, month, year, and life. Be well.